Yo, what is good, my anime friends? What is good, yo? Guys, I will say this again. Please, we need a game where I can play as Golden D. Raja. My lord, did this character just show up and absolutely slap Odin? The look at what Odin's doing. Look at this. Look at this. Someone come look at this. To be fair, I feel like Odin is still very just naturally gifted. Like I don't necessarily think he has Conqueror's hockey, which is kind of nuts to say, and it kind of gives credence to how strong someone could be if they don't have Conqueror's hockey because I'm pretty sure what he was looking at and what he didn't really understand in the case of like why so much was happening and they weren't even touching was pretty much just Conqueror's hockey going at each other. And we saw this with like Luffy and Doflamingo where it wasn't nearly on the same scale, but once they just started to even interact or once two Conqueror hockeys usually come into contact with each other, it usually causes a big noise. So for Odin, this is pretty much his first time truly experiencing two monstrous people on the same level as each other, if not one maybe higher than the other. I kind of doubt it. But if you look at Roger and you tell me that he looks like a person that's supposed to keep up with a white beard in his prime, I don't know. Like Roger does. He looks like a pretty basic little dude compared to Whitebeard, right? Like, or am I just tripping? Does Golden D. Roger just scream, "I can kill any and all people outside of just his, like his killer mode that he showed once he was literally being approached by Whitebeard?" I don't think so. Like in my opinion, Roger does not look like the absolute killer. And I think even that could be said about how Odin approached him, literally not saying anything about his appearance, but more of his smell. Almost as if he probably smelled like a lot of blood or something along those lines. Makes me really wonder what really gave him the understanding of just knowing how much of a monster this man Golden D. Roger truly is, bro. Holy. Not only does he cock it back and throw Odin through like seven trees, he throws the sickest looking dark energy. And unfortunately for me, I have been quite spoiled hardcore because I love this game called One Piece Treasure Cruise. And verbatim, the whole entire special of Golden D. Roger is him holding up the Marine, running past his teammates who are about to get in a fight with whoever you're fighting, and then he runs out and then does the divine or the grand departure or something like that. I forgot what it was already. I thought it was like divine departure or something like that. That's verbatim in this Treasure Cruise app game that I play. I would have did like capture video for it and showed you guys, but if you just go look up Golden D. Rogers special in uh, Treasure Cruise, you'll know exactly what I'm saying. And it was heavily spoiled for me, which I don't really care because it was still stupid hype. This is the goat of all goats when it comes down to pirates. And you're telling me you think I'm not going to be excited just because I've already seen it in a app version, right? I mean, granted, the app version does look pretty sick, but it's the app. Come on, man. I was still super hyped. So finally, we are getting to see the legend of all kings doing something, and it's pretty safe to say Whitebeard is a amazing matchup for someone of his caliber, someone of his status to even give us, a understanding of how powerful this legend truly is. We're looking at a history that has truly changed, probably the game for quite a bit. And the part that I love the most about D. Roger is the fact that he gave us this interesting dialogue between the Marines and between himself. It's almost as if every time he was on the screen and said something, there was some significant meaning behind the words and just hearing him out, right? So, first thing that was huge is he wanted Son Goku or Garp to be the only people in the whole entire Marines to even try to come after him and give him a challenge. Which, there you go, that's already a good reason why Whitebeard had to be someone of a high level to even challenge his status, right? So, the other thing that really has me curious and has me kind of scared is why does Golden D. Roger already know he's going to die? Does he have some like premonition? Like, has someone already told him of his death? Has he gotten like has he been sick this whole time and he just has a certain amount of time to live? Why is his end coming to a close soon? And he thinks that this may be the last time he actually might see uh, Whitebeard. So these are very, very huge things to just be throwing out on the first time you're really on screen doing something action wise. Because I want to see more action, and you're over here telling me you're gonna die, bro. Like, I just got to see you. So, clearly, even when the show is in his palm of his hands, we still don't get the full explainer of why things are happening the way they are. Oh, look, it's me and Marco fighting for the first time. Um, and I do like the crap out of what they did with just the battle. I could talk on and on about it, but I'm like a broken record at this point. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Check out One Piece. I have been talking to a couple of people that are trying to get into it and trying to get past certain arcs, and I do wish y'all the best of luck because getting to this point in the show and watching all the stuff that I watched on YouTube and then actually keeping up with the show again has been truly extraordinary, and I honestly love what they're doing in the background of Wano, showing a snake take how the snake took over in the first place by using a copy fruit and making himself look like Odin and presenting himself in front of the Shogun, then working his way to then getting that Shogun out of there and replacing him with the person who can actually do the cloning, thus making it look like they control the time of when the Shogun actually dies, when in actuality he probably wasn't anywhere in sight. I don't think that was even stated, like where the Shogun had been. Um, but yeah, it clearly ain't here. But all that being said, everybody, I hope you have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the MAG, and I will definitely talk to you sooner than later. So with all that being said, take care and peace. Oh, Juzo, you're also on the Whitebeard Pirates. Die. Like, Whitebeard slapped this guy who can do all this. Come or Whitebeard, sorry. Golden D. Rogers slapped Odin so bad he didn't even stand a chance. And he can do all this. What can Roger do? I need him in the game, please, Pirate Warriors, please. Alright, I'm done fanboying. Peace.